Catch a Break. I am DJ and Dr. Charlene. Want to thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. We appreciate you all taking out your busy schedule to listen to Can't Catch a Break, family and friends. And those that's first time listening, thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Thank you all. We really, really appreciate you all. Yes. As we go live on Can't Catch a Break, we would like to just share our hearts with you, talk about issues of life that affect each and every one of us every day, that we must work together, that we must build each other up in a positive way. And by doing that, we show our love, no matter what color you are, excuse me, race you come from, background. We just believe in unity. Yes, issues affect us all every day as we hear. So as we continue on, I want to talk to you about something that's very important today. And this is regarding family. And family has been around for generations and generations. But now it's the time to pull families together. And we see the disparity of those that's not together like they should. They're not coming together like they should. Even when a loved one dies, the matriarch of a family, the grief, you see the distance, brothers and sisters, you see family in a divide, and it shouldn't be. And I understand, yes, I understand. Of losing someone, a loved one, it affects us all. But we can move past because the person that, the mother or the dad, will want you to go forward and bring people together and move forward to better each other in life. So if you'd like to subscribe, you can. Well, feedback is very important. I would like to hear from you. I've talked to many people, Christian and non-Christian. I have conversation. I am good in public relations. I just want to share that with me and Dr. Charlene Johnson. We are here to encourage, to motivate, to build. And on today's episode, I want to talk to you about as after a family member dies, whether a mom or dad, a sister or brother, you know, pass away. That I know that people go through so much during a funeral when it comes to a burial or the disagreements of a loved one. And after the fact, you know, and I know it's tough, but I just want to share how important it is that you who are still living with brothers and sisters to get along, to communicate more with each other, to call each other. I know as time go on and as the grief process, you will forget to do those things because you're still in grief, which I understand. But nothing like coming together with your brother and sister, who your mom, your biological brothers and sisters, coming together, sticking together. I know growing up, I know the disagreements we all have, but I'm 100% guaranteed that your mom or your dad will want you to stick together, well, even when they're gone. And that's what it's all about. And especially as they have brought you up in church for many, for some have brought you up in church and they showed you, they taught you, and good morals and values. And that the same, they will want to you to treat your brothers and sisters, you know, in love and care for them. Yes, I know, I understand. It's painful. Yes, and you said people don't understand. Yes, yes, and that is painful, but you have to move forward because that's what your mom and dad will want you to do. Stick together. Some have big families, some have little families, and it seems as the time go on, even before the mom passes, y'all was distance. Now, now you, as your mom was pushing forward to get together, love each other, and come together. But what about now? She's gone. Your dad's gone. Why you can't get along with your family members? Why you can't? What is going on here? You're gonna have disagreements, but it shouldn't stop you from getting together as a family. With laughter. Talking, listening. During the holidays. You know, Uh, it'll be a good thing to just simply talk on the phone. You know, and the death of a parent, the relationship. You know, the things that they did when they was here to help. So all the frustration and blame and this isn't rage that was in that time that they would want to see you all come together, whoever you're on talking, even my family, that y'all need to stick together. Yes, your biological mom and your dad will want you to stick together, call, don't single no one out. I say this because I'm seeing it. My mom passed, but yet I had to step up. And I'm still stepping up. I'm still calling. I'm still checking up on them. I'm still talking about, I'm talking to my brothers and sisters, even though you had disagreements when you come up. But it shouldn't stop you from not seeing your brother and sister, not getting together for an event or something. A family bond is good. Yes. What happened to the family bonds? Your mom, your dad would love that. Yes. You have to get along because that's a good thing to do when families bonds. That's good. Yes. Communication. What happened? And God talked about communication with one another, being honest, holding the family values. Some could say, well, my family was this, my family was that. But one thing about your mom and your dad kept the family together, even in the good times and the bad times, even in the disagreements, they kept it together. Yeah. So you don't pick up the phone. Make a quick call sometimes. I mean, my brothers and they said my sisters. I call. I talk to them. We talk. We have fun. If we don't need to just get together. Just um, we need to get together all the time. You know what I'm saying? We need to get together all the time, not just one time out of a year, more time. Plan, get together, forget the past when you grew up. Things happen. That's life. Move forward. Yes. Remember like the graduations you had when your sisters and brothers was there at the graduation with you. Remember the birth of the babies, how they came and your sisters and brothers were given to your baby shower. Remember that? Yes, your mom will love that. Your dad will love that. Forgive and move on from the past. This is the family. This is breaking down right now of not forgiving, holding grudges, resentment, can't stand each other because you grew up as a child and y'all grew up, y'all and things and feelings got in the way. Now I tell you this, if you need to seek counseling to resolve the destructive feeling you have in your life toward your brothers and sisters, as each other did seek it. Yes, forgiveness is powerful. Forgiveness breaks chains, breaks shackles. Forgiveness help you through the storm and rain. When you forgive, you release yourself from the past. Don't hold on to the past about a person's behavior, what they did. I know things happen, but you have to be the stronger person because your mom and your dad will want y'all to move forward. Your mom and dad will want to see everyone happy, their grandchildren, knowing their aunties and their uncles and their cousins. Your family is important. Reclaim your family tradition. Reclaim it. Get together on the wayside. Get together. Let's experience family. I know, mom, the matriarch, the glue of the family is gone. The dad is gone. But they will want you to come together. I don't care what another family member is saying. You need to encourage them. And when they come to you being negative, trying to separate y'all as brothers and sisters or cousins to get together, talk about it. Let's have a meeting. Go bake, have holiday cookies, grilling, something, a backyard, a sporting events for the kids together, siblings in a family circle. What happened? Let's make this happen while you're here because your kids are looking at you. How do you expect for them to uh, raise a family when they see this distance in families? I tell you, it's painful. Some people, you have older siblings and they still holding grudges, or they don't want to have nothing to do with him. Only certain ones, but that's not right because you don't get nowhere. Your siblings, your children are looking at you. They're looking at you divide. So guess what? It affects them mentally. It affects what they see, what they hear. You're affecting your own children when you stay distant from your brothers and sisters, and they're supposed to be together. They want to see their aunties and uncles, and they want to see their cousins and everybody come together. So when they grow up, they'll have something to say. You know what? I enjoyed my uncles, my brothers, my uncles, my cousins, my aunties, because they was together. They showed me how to be a family. Even when my grandmama passed or my grandfather passed, don't you want to hear them say that? Don't you want them to celebrate life and and pass it on to the future generations? Don't you? So have your family, has your family navigate the relationship after the death of a parent? Have you came together? If you need help, there's all kind of help you can see out there. There's all counseling services. Unforgiveness, don't let it do it. Don't let it cripple you as brothers and sisters. Your mom and dad will love to see you come together. I just want to talk today because what I'm seeing right now, families are affected like never before. They don't want to support each other. They only support certain ones. They don't want to do nothing together. They want to be off setting because what happened in the past, the grudges, the things. But your mama and your dad will tell you, love one another, forgive one another. They will want to see you happy. Yes, they will. Don't let these grandchildren, your kids, be raised up seeing a divide. This is the devil like never before. He is dividing families. And for those that don't believe in God, that there is a God, yes, He can pull families together. Yes, the devil wants to break them up. Yes, yes, yes. And he's doing a good job in separating families after death, the fighting of funerals, of the money. All this stuff is the work of the devil. And if you're involved in that, in that circle of fighting, then pray. Help tell God to help you in that area. You might have unforgiveness. You might dislike a family member. You might just can't forgive the person. But you know what? It's best to forgive because God, He knows what you're going through. He will help you. So I just want to commend all my family, my cousins, anyone and those I'm kin to. Yes, they're having a circle right now of not getting along. Hey, it's time to get along. Too many people have left this earth that we know of. And we, instead of us giving their flowers, somebody giving flowers while they're here, you see the things, the distance and stuff had taken place. Yes, you saw how they were treated, and now they're gone. And some says, "I wish I would have gave them their flowers while they're here." Don't wait till someone leave and all that you could have said or done. And now your conscience has been eaten up because I guarantee you, as long as the devil can control you in an area of singling out your brothers, your sisters, and family, he will do it. He will love it, and then all of y'all will grow with, guess what? Unforgiveness. Okay, y'all just will not communicate. It's just a bit of dislike ever since coming up. Y'all was fighting. Y'all was warring as children, teenagers, into adults. Now you're still at it, and your children is looking at you. Is that right? Is that normal? What is normal? Ask yourself, what is normal? Is that normal? Take control of your mind. Okay, evaluate what you're seeing around you. Open your eyes and your ears. Listen, get good advice. Seek counseling if you need it. Yes, pray. Ask God for help in those areas. No matter what color you are, race you're from. We're religion, but this is one thing I can say that family members some has been separated so long after a parent has passed on. A mom, the glue of the family, the dad, the glue of the family, and it shouldn't be. Come together, break the ties, break the shackles, wake up. Yes, your children are looking at you. Wake up. Wake up. Yes, don't be like that. Yes, sure, people gonna talk. They're gonna gossip. But guess what? You be the bigger person. Guess what? You show your love to your family members, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your uncle, your aunties, and your children will do the same. But if they see what you're doing, for my family and anybody, if they see what you're doing is not edifying, not building up, is tearing down, then they can't. When they get married, what you think they're gonna do? When a loved one dies, somebody close to them, they're not gonna receive it because what they saw. But some will escape it. But just pray. Pray for your family if you're going through this, not getting along. Big families, little families, pray. Pray that your families get along while they're on earth. Because when they're all gone, guess what? Once again, I said it. You'll be saying I should have gave them my flowers while I was here. I should have done more. Your conscience is gonna eat you up. Your children looking at this, looking at you as a parent, looking at what happened. How come I couldn't go to Uncle Ray's house with you? How come I couldn't go to my auntie house with you? How come y'all never came together? These are some of the questions they will be asking. It seemed like y'all never had no outings, no barbecue, no events together. Certain ones was distant. These are the ones that's gonna grow up seeing us, and they seeing it now. Y'all didn't get along. Why y'all didn't leave it behind? My grandma would have, or my grandfather would have said, let's move on, forgive. But why are y'all not forgiving? These are the questions I'm telling you. Take a look around you. Look, open your eyes that you may see. Ask God to open your eyes for you. Don't be blind to the truth. Yes, it's just it's hindering children. It's tearing teenagers down. It's breaking up families. This kind of behavior when a loved one dies. It shouldn't be brothers and sisters. Stick together. Stick together. Okay? Stick together no matter how many past experiences y'all had coming up. Okay, it's gone. Y'all older now. Okay? Your mom, your dad, they will say, hey, move forward. A bond, get a bond, reconnect with each other, stay communicating with each other. Oh, yes, I know. You gotta make yourself do that. You gotta grab yourself by the scruff of your neck. You got to say, hey, you know what? Listen here. You got to say, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. It's the right thing to do. You gotta build your mind up with positive things. You have to, in your heart, in your soul, to just hey, breathe, breathe. Okay, take deep breaths from situations, the calmness and the anxiety and the things that's resisting you, that comes forward when you want to reunite with your loved one. Okay, forgiveness is the good thing. If you need counseling, once again, if you need help, you can get help. Yes, talk to someone. Talk to a leader, talk to a pastor, someone that give you good advice, that's going to tell you the truth, that's going to not sugarcoat anything with you and tell you the truth about seeking out and owning up to your faults, your own faults. Seek counseling, okay? The feelings in your life right now of what you went through or what happened back then, that God will help you through this. And those people that you're going to seek therapy or talking to counselors, yes, refuse to let another person's unhealthy behavior ruin enjoyment for the rest of your life. Don't let nobody come against your family when it comes to the love. Something that your mom and your dad will want to see. Your parents, yes, get along. Get along when the other parents die. I know the memories and the grief and things are being settled for a long time in your life. I know. I understand that. Yes, the tension, the things that some things you understand. And when it comes to family, yes, the relationships, how you dwell on things that happened in the past. But don't you just pray about it. Seek help if it's bothering you, if it's eating you up. I can't for these brothers and sisters of mine or someone, I just can't stand them. We never got along. They don't say nothing. Oh, they just, think they're better. All that negative talk, get rid of it. Yes. And when you have something, y'all have events, whatever, invite your brothers and sisters, invite your uncles, aunties, come together. Come together. Yes, if I had, uh, me, I'll tell you, if I went to family reunions, but that is my mom. I never had a family reunion with my mom. But one thing about it, she kept us together. She kept us talking, communicating with each other, even through the good times and bad times. Yes, she kept us together. Yes. And so many of you that have family reunions with your mom, there's some blessings. And she wanted to see everybody together. Your dad wanted to see everybody together. Until now, they still want to see y'all together. Let's get rid of that. Reclaim. Get your reset, your traditions. I read because I read. When I read to get an understanding. I'm not here to be critical of anyone or judge. I'm just saying this is life. It affects everybody. We have issues in life. We're not perfect. Yes, we're here to do better. Yes, to make a difference in somebody's life, our children's life, that is watching us. Those that are watching us out to make a difference that, hey, I will do better. I will act a certain way. I will forgive. I will, my people are watching us. The little children are watching us. The teenagers are watching you and your behavior. The conversation of what you're putting out there to one another when it comes to brothers and sisters, to the nieces and nephews, uncles and cousins. Yes, I'm saying this even in my family. I'm saying to everybody, wake up. Stop it. We're on this earth for a short time. We ain't got long to be on this earth. This earth about to end. We might be gone any day now. But while you here and God grant you grace and longevity, be a be a positive attraction to many that are looking and hey, being motivated by what you're doing. Yes. So I want to thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Yes. The family reunions, the laughter, the listening, the quirky stories on holidays. Those things. I know it's memory. Hey, what happened to simply talking on the phone? Okay, what happened to forget all the blame, and I'm gonna say it again: the frustration, the disciplining from the rage at the parents, the things that happened from when the parent was here, and the dislike, the discord, the devices of the things that happen. Build upon, forgive, build a bond, stick together, practice open communications. Yes, so many people right now are suffering because they don't communicate in the families. They want to be together. Some family members have passed on without talking to their brothers and sisters. Do you really want that? Do you really think that's normal? Do you really think that's normal to continue on and not talk to your brother and sister? So I just want to share with many, even my family, why they here and the things that y'all did in the past, the disagreements, the frustration, the anger, the dislike. Guess what? Why they here and help them enjoy life. Because when they're gone, you're gonna be saying, when I when I was, when he was here, I wish I would have gave me flowers, could have done more. And see, losing a sister, my oldest sister with me, was something that even I had a time to talk to my oldest sister when I was younger. And yet, she showed me who she was. So I want to thank you all because even your oldest sister can be a matriarch too. Your brothers, whoever's the oldest, could be a matriarch. Yes, and there's some people right now holding the family together. So I want to thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I am DJ and Dr. Sharp. I want to thank you all for what you're doing. We appreciate you. Thank you all for what you're doing. And we really, really appreciate you all because really, you're listening to this. I'm not here to bring no points to try to, I'm just here to just help like someone helped me. So thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Until the end, thank you. Be praying. We're praying for the families out there in the world. We're praying for the families out there in the world because we know there is a need right now in the families. We know that America right now is going through great trials. The people are from all walks of life. There's a lot of suffering going on within the families. There's a lot of things happening when it comes to death, when it comes to sickness, but we got to pray. I say this, and I say this for all families. Stick together, love one another, forgive one another, because we don't know. We don't know. Someone could be on their last leg. We don't know. We don't know when they're gonna leave here. So you want to go down that path of thinking what you could have did when they was here. Guilt will eat you up. Your family members that's here now and enjoy them. I'm talking to somebody today because enough is enough. For the funerals and all that you had when your parent was living, the disagreements of money and all that. Guess what? She's gone. Your dad's gone. Okay, now you have to move forward. The time you was a teenager growing up and things happen. Guess what? Now that you're older, your mom and your dad was like, hey, move forward, move forward. Forget about the past. I'm harking on this because I see no matter what color you are, how the families are being destroyed. Satan is releasing a spirit of division. Now, for those who understand me, he's trying to divide so he can take as many people as he can with him to hell. Because the gospel is being preached, God is proclaiming, and he is still living. And our families, when he said in the beginning, when he created a family, yes, it was husband and wives, it was man and woman, and he wants the family to stay together. And I know there's a lot of breakups. I know divorce and things are happening right now. But the thing is, for those that are still together, and for those siblings that are still together, and for those that family members that are going on, the mom and dad, and left the brothers and sisters behind. You know, they will want you to succeed. They will want to see your kids grow up. When they get married, they will want to see those kids look at my auntie and my uncle, and say, you know what? Or those siblings that you have kids on your own. When I say um, my auntie and uncle, I mean the ones that are related like cousins and nieces and nephews, and they looking at y'all and your children are looking at the other ones. They're looking at it's a big old circle, y'all. It's a big old circle. Yes, it's a big giant circle. What we gonna do? Are we gonna continue on? Are we gonna get along? Are we gonna wait till someone die, a brother, sister die? Are we gonna let our children see how we act? Are we gonna see your parents don't want y'all to have the best? Your parents want their grandchildren to succeed? What are morals and values at? What's going on? What's happening here? Yes, what's happening here? Yes, tell me. What is going on here? What will we need? We pray. We pray. We pray. For all believers and non believers, let God be the head. Let God be the head. Bringing families together. Pray for those that are praying prayer words in your family. For those that are praying, period. Pray for your family. Yes, you be part of the solution, not part of the problem. You be the one that's bringing people together. You don't listen to the negative. You accentuate the positive, and you eliminate the negative. You can't change what you don't acknowledge, and you got to acknowledge to be able to change. Yes, you have to. If we don't stand for something, we're going to fall for anything. And that's what's going on right now. Family, come together. Yes, let's pray. God will bring families together. I believe that. All right, well, thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break, DJ and Dr. Shah. We thank you. Y'all have a good and a blessed and a prosperous life. Always, 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 always. Yes, yes, I cheer for you. I cheer for you always. I cheer for the families. I cheer for the brothers. I cheer for the sisters, the cousins, uncles, nieces, nephews. I cheer for the grandparents. I cheer, I cheer, I cheer. Yes, 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 yes. It's perfect. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I cheer, I cheer. I cheer for you. Y'all have a good and a fantastic life. Get along, get along. Bye bye.